Good afternoon, Texans, and welcome to the Texan Ag Weekly. My name is Morgan Cavitt, and today is Wednesday, April 15th, 2016. Tarleton hosted the biggest FFA career development contest in the country last week. Over 9,000 high school students stepped onto the Tarleton campus to judge cattle, milk, horses, livestock, and much more. The event hosted 19 different contests and packed the entire campus, including Lone Star Arena, Honeywell Ranch, and the Tarleton Farm. The livestock evaluation contest had the biggest amount of contestants with 993 contestants, and the horse judging contest coming in a close second with 942 contestants. An award ceremony was held at 3 p.m. in the Tarleton Wisdom Gym. Scholarships were given out to the top placing teams in each contest. Stephenville FFA took home the Sweepstakes Award, earning the most points from their successful teams. A new dean will be taking his place at Tarleton this summer. Dr. Stephen Dameron was named the new Dean of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences during spring break. Dameron spoke with the Texan Ag Weekly at his office in Oklahoma State University in Stillwater, Oklahoma last week. Dr. Dameron is extremely excited about coming to Tarleton and says that he believes Stephenville is a great fit for him.
When we were looking at the opportunity in Stephenville, one of the things that was very evident to us is that there was a feel about the town and about Tarleton State, which was very much like the feel at Stillwater. The same friendliness, the same sort of college family feel. We loved the town, and we loved the university. It was one of those sort of love at first sight kinds of things, and we are quite excited about it. I mean, we're always going to miss this place, but we're looking forward to learning a new place and to getting into the traditions at Tarleton and getting to know the students and the faculty there. So we're quite excited about it.
Dameron says that one of the first things he will do at Tarleton is take in and understand the programs in place. After evaluating the College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences, Dameron says he will make changes as needed.
One of the things that I will be doing when I get there is I will be trying to learn a lot about Tarleton and what it is that's important to the place and why it is that people feel about it the way that they feel, what it is that people think makes Tarleton Tarleton. And then, and I think this is very important, you start looking for ways to make those things, whatever they happen to be, even better. Because what you really want to be a part of is making a place be even more of the good things that it already is. And then, if we need to change some things, if we need to bring new things to Tarleton, what you always want to do is bring things that meet the mission of the university, bring things of value that people can say, yes, this is a good thing. It does no one any good to come in and start looking at wholesale changes in a place that you don't really know anything about and that you don't know exactly what people value. And so that's the exciting part, is to find out what it is about that place that, and I think I've got a pretty good idea, but what it is about that place that's so special to people and make it even more special. And then see if we can reach out to a new set of people to bring them into sort of the Tarleton fold, if you will. So expanding our options and opportunities to bring a new and potentially very important source of students and future faculty to Tarleton to enhance its reputation. So there's not a particular thing. There is instead an attitude and a way of going about bringing change that I think is very important.
Dr. Dameron also has his own unique and original take in the classroom.
I believe that that all learning begins with a question, and people have to know what the questions are, and then they have to be able to address the question, but they have to be able to address it in their own way. So my style in the classroom is always to present. Here's the thing. Here's what we know about this thing. Here are the facts about this thing, whatever it happens to be. Now, why does it matter? What's important about that? How should you look at that? What are the elements of it that pertain to you? And so once I have established the basics, I'm always about the question, because when people can ask their question, and I don't mean that we're going to have 40 kids in a classroom all blurting out their question. That's not really the point. But when people can frame what you're doing in terms of what it is that they want to know, in other words, what's relevant to them, that's when they learn. That's when they are able to retain information, and that's when they can start seeing ways to apply and ways to make information their own. And really that's what it's all about. Information learned in isolation, that's just factoids. Information that you can contextualize, that you in something else that you understand, something from your background, something that you're learning around you, that's when true learning takes place. And so I am very much a questioner. I expect people to ask me questions, and I expect people to ask questions of their own. And so that probably characterizes my teaching as much as anything.
Dam Room will start on July 1st, pending the approval of the Texas A&M University System Board of Regents. Raw organic foods have become a huge hit around the country among many health-conscious people. Raw organic foods range from milk to vegetables, and raw local honey is just one of the many in between. Raw local honey has become a sensation in the Erath County area, as many different raw honey farmers have started to emerge in the area. VB Honey Farms, located in Dublin, Texas, is one of the many honey farms that produces raw honey for the local area. VB Honey Farms owners Anthony and Sabrina Vandenberg have produced honey at their home for the past 3 years. They currently own 10 hives with the hope of someday reaching 500 hives to make honey farming a full-time job. Just last year, they sold out of 400 pounds of their honey in just a few weeks and have had customers begging for more. The Vandenbergs harvest the honey at 2 different times within the year, once at the 1st of July and again at the 1st of November. When the honey is harvested in July, the bees have made the honey from wildflower pollen, which gives it a lighter color, while the honey harvested in November is made from mesquite pollen that gives the honey a darker color. While it has not been clinically proven, raw local honey has been thought to provide consumers relief from many ailments such as allergies, asthma, and much more. The Vandenbergs say that the business has been really great and that they hope to grow their hive more and more each year. If you would like to contact VB Honey Farms about purchasing their raw local honey, you can reach them at 254-434-9702. That's all the time we have this afternoon. Sure glad you tuned in with us today, and make sure to tune in next Wednesday for the latest in agricultural news. Today's broadcast was produced by Sydney Burns and Rebecca Hernandez. I am Morgan Cavitt. Thank you for watching, and have a great and safe rest of the week.